And that's it. It's like Rickie, Rickie, Rickie. Every time. Every time he starts off here, goes up, and then he's at the top. Rickie! Not that Rickie. Not the Rickie that the whole world is used to running down the street, getting chased in the little red. Was it a BMW? It might have been a BMW. Like an old classic one. I think it might be a BMW. It might be a little Honda. Listen, man, on today's podcast, episode 5, I think. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Got millions of views. Everyone's locked in, okay? It's Rickie Fowler. Not the boys in the hood Rickie, okay? Not the one that was going to college. Not the one that had the dreams, okay? This one, actually, I take that back. This one has dreams, the big leagues, the majors. He dresses in purple every Sunday for as long as I can remember. Rickie Fowler. That's who we're talking about. It's Rickie Fowler. We're huge fans of Rickie Fowler in this corner. Huge. He could almost really do no wrong. But I'm getting tired of it. This weekend we had the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And really exciting golf tournament. The golf course that they play at is top notch, beautiful. You got the water, beach. It's always cold, it's always raining, it's always windy. Something's going on. It's an excellent golf tournament. I loved it. My kids are starting to watch it all day long. But hey, let's get to it. Rickie Fowler. I think it was the weekend where he's in the lead. It was on I believe I think it was Sunday morning. Let me see. It might have been Saturday. Anyways, it doesn't matter. He's there. You got Akshay Bhatia. He's not going to be the guy. We'll get to Akshay. He's not going to be that guy. Akshay is playing tremendous golf, but you see Rickie go, and he's there. He's tied. He's going to be in that final grouping. It's just every time you almost got to take deep breaths because you don't know what's going to happen. And sure enough, he shanks one. It goes down the hill. And if you didn't tune in, it's like these big mountains. And if you shank it right, it's going to go right down into the ocean, long gone. And that's where Rickie was. He was in the bushes. He's going right. Rickie Fowler, you instantly, it's like so exciting to watch him play. It's like Tiger Woods for a second. And then as soon as he fucks one thing up, he's the worst golfer on the planet. You forget all about him. You forgot that he was on the PGA Tour. And I've been doing this for a very long time, and it has to stop. He has to stop making me feel like this, or I just have to give up on him. I mean, I bought my nephew the all orange golf clubs when he was like 5. That's how big. And I was thinking my nephew's going to just do it and go in and be the next Rickie Fowler. And that's not what happened. My nephew plays football and basketball, okay? No more golf, and I probably blame Rickie for it. I blame Rickie for my nephew not playing golf, but that's okay. So, that's it. Long story short, I had to get that off. I'm a big Rickie Fowler fan. He's a good guy. He didn't go to LIV Golf, okay? He continues to he's a class act, man. He's good things, good vibes, good people, it seems like. he just doesn't have that dog in him. No majors. I think I've witnessed every win he's had at the Players, the Honda Classic, Rocket Mortgage, blah blah blah. He's still that guy. But then Akshay Bhatia tanking, just like he knows how. I don't even understand how he plays golf. The dude's probably 90 pounds and he just bombs it. Lefty, incredible golfer. Just doesn't have it in him. Maybe next time. And he's going to have some good luck this year. But come Sunday, everybody has to lock in, and it's either you're a wolf or a sheep. Okay, and Akshay was the sheep. Once again, he gives back the lead. He starts tanking very, very slow. You get one bogey, you get another. This guy's birdie, this guy's eagle, and you're cooked. He's cooked. Akshay is cooked back into whatever he can be cooked into, but he was done. That's it. That was the long story short. Everybody was saying how tremendous golf he was playing, and it's just the pressure, man. Just the pressure. Come Saturday, moving day, then closing days on Sunday, lights out, and that's it. And that was a story about Akshay. And you would never think that Scottie's coming. You just don't think he's coming. Even though you kind of feel like if there's anybody that's going to make that move, it's going to be Scottie. But Akshay was so far ahead, and everybody was so far ahead, he was way, way behind. And that's what makes Scottie Scheffler the guy. Now, I get it. I always say that this podcast is all about Rory McIlroy and that Rory's the best golfer, but Rory is not the best golfer right now. I think he's too mental. He's into the cavity backs right now, and then he goes back to the blades. I think I don't know what it is. Shape shotting for Rory right now is just not the move. And Scottie catches up. He's moving, and he posts 21 under par in the clubhouse. He's the leader. What's going to happen? Now you're rooting for Scottie Scheffler. Now, he lost. Obviously, he didn't win. But dude, what a comeback. And especially because truly nobody really felt that he was going to do that. Truly nobody felt like he was going to do that. And he goes. And I'm rooting for him. I actually had to go to my boy's daughter's birthday party. So I'm headed out there. I see everybody's catching up. Min Woo Lee's on his way. He's going. Birdie. Now he ties, I think, above. So now he's 21 or 20 under, 22 under, something like that. And Collin Morikawa, man. Collin Morikawa wins his 7th PGA Tour win. He has 2 majors, I believe. And Collin is that guy. When we're talking those dudes, he could put the pressure on it. And it's beautiful golf. I got to post it. Him and his caddy are talking about the shot. I forgot how far away he was, but they're going in between a 5 and a 6 or a 6 and a 7. And it's really, really beautiful hearing them talk about going above the trees, seeing the Rolex sign, if I'm shaping it this way. And then he says, I'm going with the 6 iron. His caddy's like, just give me a good shot, bud. Does it, shapes it nasty. 10, 15 feet from the pin. Beautiful golf. When you watch that clip, if you watch that clip, it just makes you fall in love with golf. It's awesome. Good dudes out there. He takes it, man. He wins fair and square. He birdies the 18th. Then he announces that he's having a baby later this year. That's fire. Kids are not for everybody, okay? So I'm not telling you go out there and golf and then just have a bunch of kids. I'm just saying that when you see Collin talk some romance golf with the caddy and then he wins a tournament and then he announces that his wife's pregnant, fire. Fire. That is the story for this golf weekend. And it happened at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And you love to hear it, man. You love to hear it. See, this is positive news. This is positive golf news. John Rahm's going viral because he thinks that LIV Golf should get world ranking points, and it's a crazy interview when he's saying this, because he's saying this, and then in the background he's playing night golf with a bunch of lasers. It's like he's at EDC. John Rahm is playing golf at the collaboration between Chuck E. Cheese, Top Golf, and EDC, all in one. They collaborated all in one. And then he has the nerve to say that EDC thing that he's got going on in the dark, that needs to get points with Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy and Justin Rose. He's saying that deserves points with the Collins and the Jordans and the Justins. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, I do have some cool positive news from LIV Golf. Okay? This isn't a LIV Golf. Look, it's Valentine's Day. It was Valentine's Day weekend. This isn't a LIV Golf podcast. But I gotta say cool stuff when it's cool stuff, okay? There's this, and we're learning together, because what I'm about to say, I didn't know about this guy, okay? I got into golf 14 years ago, maybe? So right when this happened, okay? My father-in-law taught me golf, so we're gonna teach. I'm gonna teach you. You're gonna teach me. We're gonna learn together. This is a learning golf podcast, even though I know everything about golf. So there's this guy, and his name is Anthony Kim. You probably don't know shit about Anthony Kim because I don't either. I know enough. You don't know anything, so we're gonna get there. But this is some positive news. He turns pro early 2000s. Early 2000s. I don't want to hold anybody up. Anthony Kim turns pro. Yeah, so he turns pro. It's taking me a little long to find the exact early 2000s. He's playing great golf apparently, right? He tied second or third at the Masters 2009 or 10, one of those. He has like 2 or 3 PGA Tour wins. He gets a little random little injury throughout his career, and then that kind of goes away. I think it was his hand or something, like, I don't know, minor, right? Then he ends up tearing his ACL, 2011-ish. Then the dude disappears, just like Tom from MySpace, who has nobody knows where Tom is, right? He just took a check, bounced. This guy didn't take a check. He actually got injured, and then he dipped, just vanished. Nobody knew what. All of a sudden, LIV Golf exists a couple years ago. It's invented, it's created, boom. The dude actually posts and he says, "Welcome back to all my haters." See, already I don't really care for the guy, but again, this is a positive podcast, okay? But I don't care for the guy. Even right now with the story that I'm about to, I really don't care for the guy, but it's cool. Anyways, in this time that he disappeared, he battled with drug abuse, alcohol, and just kind of maybe some mental things. So that's the part where I'm saying that it's positive because that's sick, man. When you can overcome something like that and whatever achievement it is, whether it's for the people, whether it's for the fans, whether it's for you, whether it's for your kid, whatever it is, you overcome that. That's super sick, man. Take care of your mental health. He just won on LIV Golf's tournament this past weekend in Australia and beat Bryson DeChambeau, John Rahm, and a few other cats that went from the PGA Tour to LIV Golf. Super cool, man. He got really emotional. Everyone in golf is talking about it. I gotta talk about it too. You gotta give it, give the credit where it's due. Good things. But see, I'm that guy. Everybody needs that guy. Okay, there's a big but. It's LIV Golf. Okay? It's like I said, it's EDC, it's Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, you're just playing against some randoms. And there's a lot of noise, you're having fun. Who's not gonna win when you're having fun? Okay? Now I want to see the redemption tour, the comeback tour on the PGA Tour. Does he come back? I don't know. I don't know the rules PGA Tour. I think they make up their rules every day. right? They want the fan base. They want the fan base. So that is my take on it. Okay. So take it how you want it. He won a lot of money. He beat Bryson DeChambeau and John Rahm. Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to beat him. So it's not the craziest of tournaments. It's not the craziest of wins. I personally think people are hyping it up. Maybe because of his little comeback thing and overcoming all those things. That's cool. But other than that, LIV Golf, don't count it. I don't count it. Not in here. Not in this book. But shout out Anthony Kim. I don't have to really care for the guy to still say that he brought out some fire. So that was good things. Good things. I didn't watch any of it. I just, saw that. So there you have it. You learned about Anthony Kim. I hope you got something from it. And that's it. That's it on golf. Okay. Pretty much on golf. Then you start watching other sports and you end up scrolling, I do a fair amount of scrolling here and there. Not on TikTok. TikTok is the scary scrolling. I need everybody to stop scrolling on TikTok. But I did find a video of the greatest basketball player of all time pinching this kid's butt, man. He was tickling him and he was scratching his leg. I don't know anything, right? I'm just the guy that sits on the corner and observes and laughs. And it looks crazy. MJ has to stop. He has to stop. The last thing, everything that's going on right now with the Donald Trumps and the MAGAs and the the Epstein files, whether it's the Blues and the Reds and who did what to who, no idea. But Micheal Jordan, we don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. So everyone's making something of it. I'm going to think positive because I'm a positive guy. And I'm just going to go and think that there's some, I don't know, some some funny things going on. And everybody knew. So I have no idea. Okay. I don't know what was going on, but the video's going crazy. Everybody's making fun of him. And they're making crazy videos. And we don't need Micheal Jordan in that topic. I don't need to hear that Micheal Jordan is in those. They're already making him. They're already making him because he's rich and Micheal Jordan this and Micheal Jordan that. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. So that's it for sports. I don't even know if I count that as sports, but it's Micheal Jordan. That video is bad. So do with that what you will. Aside from that, I have not stopped listening to T.I.'s new song, Let 'Em Know. It's the hardest song out right now. Hardest. I mean, it's going to win Grammys for days. It's probably the best rap song out right now. And I get it. You're probably going to think of some other guy that's actually rapping, right? You're probably going to say some J. Cole stuff, and that's perfectly fine. Okay? Your opinion is your opinion. That's not my opinion. That's your opinion. And then that's it. That's where we end it. But the song is fire. And if you haven't heard it, I'm going to tell you to do the same exact thing that I told you to do with Folded. Press play. Don't stop pressing play. Hard. A lot of you probably don't even know who T.I. is. You probably just know his son, King Harris. Okay? And I feel bad for you because he goes viral for, I don't know, a lot of bad things. Okay? It's kind of, I don't know. Yeah. I don't even want to say those certain videos, but it's bad. But T.I., the dad, the King Harris's dad, him, he's the guy. He literally drops this song and it's fire, man. It's literally let him know. I think people forgot who T.I. was, especially how they were making fun of him or kind of roasting him for venturing off and doing other things like he was a comedian. So I don't know if maybe they thought this was kind of that comedy thing wasn't his bag, but Ti literally comes back, makes this song, and pretty much he's got to let him know, like maybe the comedy thing was a side gig, and saying, hey, I could do all these things, I could do this one, but I'm gonna come back and just let him know and let you guys know exactly what he did, and that's that song. So I can't stop listening to that joint. That shit is fire. Played it for my kids. They love it. Or so I think they love it. So your kids will probably love it too. That's it, man. This week was pretty, I don't know. We had the All Star game. Really don't watch that too much. Um, Steph Curry's the coolest person on the planet. Bringing back all the sick ass shoes now that he got released from Under Armour. Super fire. Other than that, right now, until it's playoff basketball, I'll watch the Nuggets. Until then, Steph Curry is the coolest person on the planet. There's not a cooler person than Steph Curry right now. Not one. I'm probably going to say that every single pod because he is truly the coolest person on the planet. Um, so for this week's watch is a movie that no one recommended it to me. No one. But my antennas, the cover looked cool, the trailer looked cool. I'm a fan of Marlon Wayans, right? Grew up, I watched a little bit of, actually a lot of the Wayans Brothers show or the Wayans show, I forgot what it was called. But big fan of him. White Chicks guy, all the scary movies. That's him. Ah, that's the name of the movie. Him. Him. You have Tyreek Withers, Marlon Wayans, Julia Fox. These are the three that play in this movie. Julia Fox, Kanye West's ex girlfriend or ex something, no idea. Past 5, 6 years, probably longer than that. Tyreek Withers, I haven't really seen him in many movies. Actually, I've probably never seen him anything. If I have, it's probably some random movie. But anyways, Marlon Wayans plays this football quarterback, and he's like the best. Um, he has just a bunch of championships throughout the movie. He's like the Tom Brady in this movie. Unstoppable, nobody's ever beat him. And he's close to retirement. Well, there's this kid. That's who Marlon Wayans plays. Well, this kid Tyreek Withers in the movie, he like wanted to be just like Marlon Wayans in the movie. He wanted to be that quarterback, that guy, the next big thing. His dad was like a big fan of him. His dad passes, and he wanted to kind of fulfill his dream, and he goes and they give him a call to go, I guess, train with Marlon and see if he has what it takes to be the next quarterback for that team. They're called the something Saviors. And that's it. That's all I'll say. I thought it was a little, at first when I watched the trailer, was it like demonic? Is it vampires? Is it crazy? Is it, what I mean? But I liked it. It was fun. It was a fun watch. It's not like Oscar type of thing nominated. Um, it's not the type of movies that I'm used to watching, but it kind of felt that way a little bit. That's why I wanted to go towards that way and give it a shot. But I liked it. It was fun. I think you guys will like it. The music is fire. I was googling all the songs that kept playing. It was like kind of some ratchet hip hop, but it was tight. The music is sick. Um, the camera angles, the cameras, kind of like the, I don't know, the editing or the producing on the movie was super fun. It was really a fun movie. Julia Fox plays like some, oh, that's Marlon Wayne's wife in it. She kind of plays like some crazy character, kind of off the charts a little bit, but that's pretty much it. It was good. It was good. I liked it. Recommend it just to, kill some time. It wasn't bad. I'm not used to Marlon playing a serious role like this, right? I'm used to him, um, like White Chicks, like funny, just dumb. He's a comedian, so it was good acting on his part. And then Tyreek Withers just, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest acting, but Marlon Wayans did a good job. Julia Fox played the regular, but it was good. It was good. Watch it. I recommend it for sure. That's it for this week. Um, I got a long list, but a lot my list I gotta pay for them, but it's a job, man, and I like it. I like this job. I like watching stuff, reviewing it, and just feeling it. I love movies, and we'll see what we have to talk about next week. This week was a little like this, even though there is a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, but it was still fun. Um, but yeah, it was cool. See you guys in a little bit.